Hi guys, we've got a video here on substituting into algebraic expressions. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So say you had an expression like this, 4x minus 2. So remember, an expression is just a collection of numbers and variables, and there's no equal sign here. We're not trying to solve for x. All we know is this. So I'm going to have to tell you what x is. So if you have 4x minus 2, and then I tell you x is equal to, let's say, 3. Now, you're just going to sub that into your expression. So you're going to take your expression, 4, and then wherever there's an x, you're going to input the value of that variable, which is a 3, minus 2. And then we're just going to solve it. So since there's no sign in between the 4 and the 3, that indicates multiply. So 4 times 3 is 12, minus 2 equals 10. And we solved it. It doesn't look like a 10, but it is. There you go. Okay, let's try another one. And let's say you have the expression negative 2x squared plus 5x minus 1. Really upped our game here. Okay, so here's an expression, and I'm going to tell you what x is, and you're going to tell me the answer. So I'm going to say, let's let x be a negative number. Let's say x is negative, I don't know, 2. X is negative 2. Okay. So I'm just going to take my expression. I'm going to leave everything, negative 2, except wherever that x is. I'm going to put my value of the variable, which is negative 2 squared plus 5. Oh, another x. So let's put in a negative 2 minus 1. I like to put my, I like to sum my stuff in with brackets. I find that makes it nice and clean. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just pretty much do bedmas to solve this. So I'm going to start with my exponents. So I'm going to have to solve this guy first. So negative 2 to the power of 2 means negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4. So now I have negative 2. I'm going to leave that in brackets because I still have to apply that negative 2 to it. Then I'm going to do this guy. I'm going to solve that. So positive 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 minus 1. I'm just going to keep going here. So now I've got some multiplying to do. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 minus 10 minus 1. So now I've got negative 8, take away 10, minus 1. So that's going to be negative 19. Final answer. So as you can see, substituting into expressions just means we're given an expression like this. We're told what the variable is equal to, and we simply input it into our expression. And this is just warming us up for measurement problems where we're going to have to sub in values for our variables, or linear relation problems. It's just kind of a basic starter. There's not really an application thing going on here. We're just practicing our algebra skills, which are going to turn out to be the most important skills in high school math, it seems like. Okay, let's try, let's just throw in a couple variables for fun. So let's say we had 5xy plus 3, I don't know, root x. Oh no, that's crazy. Maybe we won't get that crazy. Just making these up. Okay, plus 3, let's say xy all to the power of 2 minus 1. Crazy. Okay, there's our expression. Now I better tell you what x and y are. So I'm going to say x is 1, because that sounds nice. And I'm going to let y equal 4. So those are the values of our variables. And now I'm just going to sub them in. So I'm going to take my expression, and anywhere I see an x, I'll sub in a 1. And anywhere I see a y, I'll sub in a 4. Plus 3. And then you're going to have 1. Yeah, I should put these in brackets, within a bracket, times 4 squared minus 1. So I just subbed out my x and y's for 1s and 4s. As you can see, that became a 1 and that became a 4. Okay, so since there's no operations, these are just straight up multiplying. So we got 5 times 1 times 4. So 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 times 4 is 20. So that's 20 plus, this is kind of crazy, so I think I'm going to work inside here. According to Bedmas, I do my brackets first. I'm going to solve that first. I'm just going to show one step at a time, but you can go faster if you want. So 1 times 4 is 4 squared minus 1. So I just simplified that bracket. Next, I'll do my exponents. So I'll just leave that 20 there. Now I have to do 4 squared, which is 16, because 4 times 4. And now I got to multiply those guys. So 3 times 16 is going to be 48 minus 1. And now I just have to add and subtract. So 48 plus 20 is 68, and then take away 1 would be 67. Awesome. And that's pretty much all there is to substituting into expressions. You're just given a value of variable or two, and you just stick them into your expression. Hope that helps.